closed loop algorithms. So one of the closed loop algorithm is choke packet. So here in choke packet, a direct way of telling the source to slow down, because this congestion means the source node is a faster one and the receiver node is slower one. So the sender will fastly send the data and the receiver is slowly receiving the data. So that is one possibility for occurrence of the congestion. So to control that, we are using the choke packet method. So here a direct way of telling the source to slow down. So directly we are telling to the source to slow down the for sending the packets. A choke packet is a control packet generated at the congested node. So we have n number of nodes are there in the network. So if you consider the subnet or a network, in that network we have n number of nodes are there between the source and the destination. The packet is transmitted from source to the destination by passing through all the intermediate nodes. At any intermediate node, the congestion will occur. So because n number of nodes are there, all the nodes are not having the same power. Some of the nodes are faster one, some of the nodes are slower one. If the source node is faster and the receiver is slow, then the congestion will automatically occur. So this control packet mean this choke packet is generated at the congested node. That means in that n number of nodes, the congestion is occurred at any of the node. So from that node, the choke packet is generated. So for example, if we have a network like this, so if A is one router, B, C, D, and here E. So for example, if you consider like this, so this is a network. So we have 5 different routers are there. From A to E, the data is transmitted. So here, for example, at C, it is a slow receiver. The C receives data from either D or either from B. So for example, B is the fastest router and C is the slower one. Then what will happen? B is fastly sending the packets and that packets are not received as it is at the router C. So the congestion will occur here. So to avoid that congestion, here at node C, the choke packets are generated. The choke packets are nothing but the control packets. So which is used to control the congestion. So we'll see what is the definition for choke packet. A choke packet is a packet sent by a node to the source to inform it of congestion. So choke packet is a packet. So which packet it is? It is a control packet. So that control packet is generated at the congested node and that node will send this choke packet to the source. So why it is sending to the source? To inform that a congestion is occurred at that particular node. So to inform to the source, the choke packet is transmitted by the congested node to the source node. So what the choke packet consists? So it is a packet. So what the information existed in that choke packet? So the information is nothing but please slow down. So the message sent to the source is nothing but please slow down, because I'm not able to receive all your packets. I'm a slower one compared to you. So please slow down, then I will receive all the packets. So that message is sent to the source as a choke packet. So this is nothing but a choke packet definition. So this is the technique. This is the working principle or the technique how the choke packets are generated and how those choke packets are transmitted to the source node. So we'll see. Choke packet technique is applicable to both virtual networks as well as datagram subnets. So we have two different networks are there. One is virtual network, another one is datagram subnet. So this choke packet technique is applicable in either virtual network or a datagram subnet. That means either connectionless service or connection oriented service. This choke packet is worked. Each router monitor its resources and the utilization at each of its output lines. So how these choke packets are generated mean We have n different routers are there, and each and every router monitors means regularly observing its resources and utilization, because when the congestion is occurred, when the load is high and when the load is high and the resources are low, then the congestion will occur. So to avoid that, each and every router regularly monitoring means regularly observing the resources and its utilization. So if the complete resources are utilized and still they are receiving the packets, then what will happen? Then the congestion will occur. So to avoid that cases, each router monitors its resources and utilization at each of its output lines. So for each and every output line, it will observe for the resources. Whenever the resource utilization exceeds the threshold value, which is set by the administrator. So, one administrator is there to set the threshold value. Threshold value means it's a fixed value. So once the resource utilization means, what is the utilization? How means utilization of the resource. So that utilization of resource exceeds the threshold value. So automatically the congestion will occur. So to avoid that, the router directly sends a choke packet to the source, giving it a feedback to reduce the traffic. So when it observes the threshold utilization, means the resource utilization is exceeding the value of the threshold value. So whatever the resource value is there, if the load is high, load is greater than that resources, then that particular node called congested node will transmit, means will send a choke packet, means it generates a choke packet and send the choke packet to the source. And what the information contained in the choke packet, it is a feedback means it's an acknowledgement. So the message consisted in that choke packet is, please reduce the traffic, please reduce the traffic. That means indirectly, please slow down, or please reduce the traffic means please reduce the load, means slowly transmit the packet, please slowly transmit the packet, then I am able to receive the packets. So like that, some feedback is transmitted to the source. So by using this technique, we will control the congestion. The intermediate nodes through which the packets has traveled are not warned about the congestion. So the packet is transmitted through n number of intermediate nodes. So here the warning message about the congestion is not given by the intermediate nodes. It is directly traveled through, even though they are traveled through the intermediate nodes, the message is transmitted to the source node. So here is one diagram for choke packets. So like this. So if you observe here, we have six six routers are there: A, B, C, D, E and F. So here in the first case, A wants to transmit a packet. So first it will transmit to its neighboring node, that is called E, and it transmits to F, and from F it transmits to D. So each and every router regularly observes the resource utilization, whether it is greater than the threshold value or not. So at a particular point at the router D, what happened? The resource utilization value is greater than the threshold value, which is fixed by the administrator. That means the congestion is occurred at particular router called D. So the D is now called the congested node, and here the choke packet is generated, and that choke packet is transmitted to its previous neighboring node, that is called F. So D transmit a choke packet to F. So from F again it will pass to the E, and from E it will pass to A. So like that, the in choke packet it will mention the source address and the destination address. So what is the source address here? D is the source address and the destination address is A, source node, that is A. So the choke packet is traveled through all the intermediate nodes until it is received to the source node. So like that, the choke packet is received at the source node. And now here what will happen? The receiver means the source node receives this choke packet, and it observes that the congestion is occurred at the receiving node, that is called D. So the receiver is requesting to slow down. Now the source node A reduces its traffic or reduces its load, and again transmitting the data to the neighboring node. Now again the data transmission is continued. So now by reducing the flow, first it will transmit packet to E, and from E again it will packet transmitted to F, and again it will transmitted to D. So like this the flow is continued. So still, if for example still the flow is uh, maximum rate, that means still the flow is maximum rate, then what will happen? The D will observe that again it is a heavy flow, because what is the capacity of the receiver that is not known to source node. So simply the receiver means the receiving node, the congested node telling that please slow down. So it is the source node is following the condition, it slows down, but still the maximum rate of flow is transmitted to the receivers. So the D's capacity is not that much. So the heavy traffic is observed at the receiving node D. So what it will do? Again it will send the choke packet. So like that, the choke packet is nothing but it is a control packet which is transmitted from the congested node to the source node. So what the message it consists mean, please slow down because you are the faster one and I am the slower one. You because of fastness you are sending the packets in a fast manner, but I am very slow to receive all the packets. So if I am the slower one, due to the congestion, some packets may last. So to avoid that, simply it will send the choke packet to the sender. So like that, the choke packet is one of the hop by hop back pressure method. So back pressure is one of the closed loop technique, and in that closed loop technique, this choke packet is a hop by hop back pressure method. So here a choke packet that affects only the source but not the intermediate nodes, and a choke packet that affects each hop it passes through. So here the choke packet is transmitted to each hop. Hop means the intermediate nodes also. Each and every node is called as hop. Hop. We call it as hop. And the sending choke packets to the source may be costly. So sending choke packets may be costly. That is the drawback with this choke packet method. So this is about one of the technique which is used to control the congestion by using the